If your perception of others is what you see in yourself, then if you see others as doing their best, what do you see inside you? This video is going to ask you 3 questions that are going to allow you to perceive the excellence in others while also seeing the excellence in yourself. Hello, and welcome back to Reality Switch Coaching. My name is Joohong, and I am an authentic reality architect and master NLP practitioner. I used to see people as honest, trustworthy, and people that I could really just depend on. And then somewhere along the way, I kind of had a change of heart, and I started to lose faith in humanity. I really just started to feel like everyone was just being fake. And then I realized maybe I thought everyone else was being fake because I was being fake. And once I was honest with myself, other people would start to see me as being honest. And once I saw myself as just doing my best and being excellent, I started to see that in other people as well. As a reminder, the 3 questions we're going to go over today are meant to be thought-provoking. So if you need to pause the video, please feel free to do so that way you can actually think on what I'm asking. Also, you can always come back to the video later and then just go over the question again. And with all that, let's jump into our darkness and shine your light. So our first question is, how do you view others generally now? And always, in all the work we do, you have to be honest with yourself. Avoid thinking about how other people view others and actually focus on how do you actually view others in a way that's authentic and true to yourself. If you think about what other people want you to think about other people, then you're already lost and you need to stay focused on what is actually true to yourself. And all this work is done inside of you. So even if you might feel like, gosh, maybe people would think that I'm weird or I'm really negative because I view others this way, that's fine. Because guess what? You don't have to tell anybody. This is for you to do the work for yourself. When I was asking this question, it kind of got me thinking about back when I was in high school, and I learned about this philosopher, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, and he always felt like people were always their best selves in the beginning. So we were naturally born good, and then somewhere along the way, society had just kind of turned them into bad people, if that was what ended up happening. This had honestly just completely changed the way I thought about things. I never even thought about when people come into this world, are they naturally good or bad? I just figured, well, people are just people. Life happens and whatever. And for me, it really resonated with me, the idea that, we're all actually great, wonderful people. It's just sometimes life gets crazy and things happen and we make bad decisions. And that's it. So, another question, do you believe that people are born good or bad or neutral? Do you believe people can change? Have you changed? And if people can change, then can they go from good to bad to neutral? And how do you measure if someone is good or bad? And what does good and bad actually even mean? One thing that I learned while I was working at Disney as a manager was that good and bad, it just always depended on the circumstances, right? So if something might seem good in one circumstance, it might actually in another circumstance be bad. And so make sure that you're always flexible with this idea of good or bad. And when you ask yourself this question, how do you view others generally now? Maybe not viewing them good or bad or neutral and just as people might be the answer. Who knows? Only you would be able to answer that for yourself. So now that you know how you generally view people, now to question number 2. What has caused you to view people in this way now? So what has happened in your life that's gotten you to think of people in this way? And this isn't a shame thing. This isn't anything like that. It's just seeing, based on your experience, your life experience, what has clouded or made you think a certain way about people. That's it. And guess what? If you don't like the way that you view people now, there are a lot of things that you used to believe, like the fact that you were a 5-year-old, which you don't believe now. I mean, unless you are 5 right now. And so because your beliefs can change, your beliefs about people can change as well. A lot of times we get our beliefs about people from our own personal life experiences and also from our family and friends, right? Whatever they believe people to be or certain types of people to be, we just kind of usually adopt those things as just truths, right? Because we're not necessarily thinking for ourselves in these moments. And now I'm giving you the gift of being able to really think about what is it that you want to believe about people by looking at what has caused you to believe what you believe about people now. And remember, it's okay to live in the gray, because life is complicated. Let me tell you, I'm pretty sure you already know. And if we can believe that people can change or be good or bad in different scenarios or situations or circumstances, then that means that there's a lot more opportunity out there, right? If we start dooming people because I label you as bad or good just based off of this one circumstance, this one scenario, then we're really dooming other people to just, well, this is the only way I can see you now. And if we doom other people to this one label, then really we're dooming ourselves to just one label as well. Although one label you should definitely put on yourself is that you are a subscriber to this channel for Reality Switch Coaching because you love the content, you love the insightfulness, you enjoy asking yourself those beautiful questions to really understand more about yourself and really unleash that light inside of you. So if you enjoy this content like I know you do, make sure you hit like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so that we get notified when we post new content. Post 2 videos every week. So make sure you do all that. Make sure you comment below your thoughts, your ideas. If you have further questions on things, please share them in the comments. I will promise to respond as well. I enjoy the engagement. It's been a great time so far. So please do that, and thank you. And with that, let's go ahead and get back into the video. So now for our last question, question number 3. How can you view others and yourself in a resourceful way that is going to make sure that you always see the excellence in yourself and them? Remember, people are their most excellent selves. And because they're their most excellent selves, so are you. And when we talk about excellence, what we're really talking about is this idea that everyone in every moment of their life is doing the best with what they know how to do. So if someone doesn't know how to be a good person, let's say, in that moment, that doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It just means that they're being excellent because the only thing they know how to do is how to not be a good person or whatever the case is. So just make sure that you always remember that while you are also being your most excellent self, other people are too. If you can be more understanding of others, then you can be more understanding of yourself. And the more that you project out this idea of excellence, the more people are going to see that and perceive that in you as well. And guess what? If you give others grace, they in turn are going to give that grace to you, because perception is projection. If you project it out there, people will perceive it in you as well, because you perceive it in yourself. So my final thought is just, what can you do now to see the best in others so that you can see the best in yourself? As always, I'm also going to leave a bunch of links for books that have really changed my life in the description below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and remember to stay in your excellence.